All right, guys, tune in as we break down the Kansas City Chiefs' complete destruction of the Las Vegas Raiders. So the Kansas City Chiefs totally dominated the Raiders with a shutout. They held them Raiders to 98 yards for the total game and only 3 first downs. The most lopsided shutout in their 133 game history against the Raiders. The Chiefs scored on their first 5 drives. They racked up 443 yards. Okay? Mahomes threw for 286 and 3 tutties, making the Raiders look utterly helpless, securing their 10th win out of 11 tries. Chiefs versus Raiders. Forget the friendships, forget the pleasantries. This isn't just a game. This is a bloody feud. These two franchises, they're in a clash for dominance, fueled by hatred. Today sets the stage for a war. Get ready for the fireworks. The Raiders rolled into Arrowhead today, guys, desperate. They needed to snap this streak from their most hated rival. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't just another game. It wasn't just another matchup. This was a must-win for a team who's quickly slipping down towards disaster, having lost 4 out of their last 5 games. The pressure, immense. The odds, brutal. So the Raiders came in with multiple injuries, okay? And multiple weapons out. Star tight end Brock Bowers, he was out with a knee again. Also, their star wide receiver Jacoby Myers was out with a toe. He was a last-minute scratch, which left Geno's arsenal and the Raiders depleted. And as if that wasn't enough, in game, Max Crosby departed with knee and back issues. You know what I'm saying? Leaving that team, they were bewildered. They didn't know what to do. But the woes didn't stop just with the health. The Chiefs have completely owned this rivalry, dragging the Raiders in recent years, including a straight-up belt-to-ass moment, 31-0 today. It didn't matter what scheme or what motivation Pete Carroll tried. The ugly truth is, the Raiders was doomed at kickoff. They were handicapped by missing stars, disjointed offense, and the psychological brick wall built by repeated failures against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Right out the gate, Andy came out firing a play calling clinic. The Chiefs came out firing, stringing together 3 straight scoring touchdowns, 80 yards each. Something no team has done in 25 years. That's how rare that was, guys. MVP Pat was spreading that rock around, bro. He hit Rashee Rice, who was fresh off an injury and suspension. That boy carved up them Raiders for 2 first-half tutties, man. Y'all see how Andy was mixing those plays, man? From quick passes to runs to tight play-action formations, which drew the linebackers up. And then Mahomes was punching holes, dropping darts on everybody. Hollywood even got in on the act. And then after that, you saw Pacheco punishing them boys, man. Defensively, the Chiefs sold out. They put their brick wall up on Ashton Genty. That boy only had 21 yards rushing. That pass rush was so heavy and had Geno under so much pressure, we didn't even allow them past midfield after that first drive. By the end of the third quarter, Mahomes and the starters was on the sideline laughing about a 31-0 lead and a defensive gem that they just put on. A masterclass. Now here are the 3 keys. Rashee Rice, unstoppable energy. Pat Mahomes, surgical. 286 and 3 tutties. Mistake-free football. Pacheco, tough inside and out running. And the Chiefs' front 7, ferocious, fast, and utterly dominant. The Raiders were still clinging to hope at 14-0 at the half. The defense on the field, 4th and 1, and the Chiefs at their own 40. Then, this is when the magic happened, guys. Patrick Mahomes goes up under center with a smirk and shouted out, "This play never works." But It was all theater. The Raiders thought it was a bluff to draw them off sides, right? Then the ball snapped, Kareem up the middle for the first down, leaving Vegas blindsided and Arrowhead Stadium eruption. Patty wasted little time, capped by a third touchdown toss to Rashid Rice, making it 21-0 and shattering the Raiders' spirits. The Kansas City Chiefs obliterated the Raiders 31-0. You know, asserting their dominance over the AFC West opponent, the Raiders. Mahomes launched 3 tutties to Rice, emerged with 2 scores, and now the Chiefs boast a winning record, and they firmly back in the hunt. Meanwhile, the Raiders, they got to limp back into mediocrity and do some soul searching after their worst loss to their rivals, the Chiefs. If there was any doubt left, the Chiefs defense squashed it. They had Kenny Pickett out there fumbling the ball, sealing the shutout, making the Mahomes-Rice statement game the most lopsided shutout in 133 rivalry matchups. Kansas City just didn't win. They delivered a message to the entire league. Fire up them comments. Who was your MVP? Did the Chiefs just send a message to the rest of the league? Drop your hottest takes below. And don't miss any of my full Chiefs breakdowns.